So week 5 of Aladdin rehearsal process and talking about children's theatre. Obviously for the last videos I've been talking about children's theatre a lot, and I've been relating all my ideas to children's theatre and how each one's worked. So obviously I've been talking about children's theatre a lot and how it would be suitable for our target audience. So this week rehearsal process is probably for me my best week, and I reckon as a group it's been our best week. We ran Act 1, and then later on in the evening, later on in the day, we ran Act 2 as well. So I'll start off by talking about on the Wednesday. Obviously we did our rehearsal. So how did Act 1 go? Yeah, it went really well. I'll talk about some positives and negatives. So I'll start off with the negatives. So I forgot my lines in the scene with me in the spirit ring. I had to get prompted, but it was fine. I got back on track. I know now that I need to go over that and make sure that I don't forget my lines when I do it again. Another negative is Million Dreams. I needed to, they said, obviously we had notes at the end and Spike gave us notes, and one of the notes was that I needed to show that I'm more in love, and that I need to be more, when I'm singing, obviously I was worrying about my singing, I was worrying about the lines. I need to show more love, that I need to look that, I need to make it look that I'm actually in love with her, whereas like apparently it's not coming across the audience, which is at the moment, which is fine. I need to portray that more. So I think that's a big one there. Obviously I wrote down a Million Dreams I need to work on, because therefore I can show that and I can put that across to the audience. A Million Dreams is like a crucial part in the song A Million Dreams and the dance, because it's the first time they see Aladdin and the princess have a connection together, and how they actually develop throughout the actual panto. Obviously A Million Dreams is a well-known song from The Greatest Showman. Obviously we will need them to obviously the audience would sing along. We need them to sing along because it will help with us, help us singing, help get engaged, it gets more into character. Obviously because A Million Dreams is well known, the audience will know it just as much as we do. We also start to talk about, which I put down here, and just get it up. I wrote down some of the techniques I used this week. So I knew that I wrote the techniques that I portrayed as a character on stage. So I've obviously used interaction. I consistently changed, and that was to keep them engaged. Obviously the story of the characters. Simple language for them to understand. So obviously the script is simple language, but I made it easier for the audience to get across. I may have to change a couple of words just so it'd get that little easier for the audience to stay interactive and stay on their toes. Obviously, again, they have a short attention span, so relating back to children's theatre and rehearsal, I told myself that I need to make sure everything's short and snappy and good, and a lot of energy to keep that short attention span for the audience there. Obviously with a short attention span comes humour. We need to talk about humour and how we added that humour. So obviously with like I said, I think it was the week 1, with a handshake with me and Wishy, we added that, therefore to keep them engaged, get short attention span, it's not too serious, it's fun, it's humoristic. Yeah, and also the limited scare. So I wrote down here, so obviously in thriller it's quite a bit where they all start coming up, and as kids they may get scared, so we need to make that less scary. So me, obviously I'm scared in the thing, so I could be shivering. I added a shiver there, I show fright on my face a lot. I engage my facial expressions towards the audience to keep them engaged and show that I am very scared when it comes to that. Yeah, so Act 1 went very well. So Act 2 was very well. Again, it's just that final scene I forgot my lines, but I need to work on that final scene, and then I know how to improve. Everything went well. I think it was my best act. Act 2 went really well. I was strong. My character came out so much, and how I was developing more, and how I was getting across to the audience. So Aladdin, and when Aladdin saves the princess, I jump out on the side of the stage with a strong effect and a strong emotion towards the audience, and how I'm going to use that in the play. So Act 2 went very well, and overall, the final ending, the song was very well, my voice very well, I wasn't straining it. Million Dreams went well. I've had some notes from Tim for my singing, which I can talk about. I've talked about in my singing blog. But yeah, which I'll relate to Tim. But other than that, Act 2 is very good.